Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm starting a new series that I want to do either once a week or every other week. But I've said in a previous video that if you want to recreate a look and don't have that exact palette, use the colors that you have. I know I all the time watch videos on YouTube and just get so inspired by a makeup look that somebody does and I instantly want to recreate it. But I know when I first started watching YouTube that I felt like I had to have that exact palette or whatever to make it look the same, and you really don't. You really don't. So I wanted to start the series, as you guys saw, call it Inspired Makeup Tutorial. And my first look is from this YouTuber. Her name is Brianna Foxs. She's so pretty. And I'm gonna link her down below because I don't want anybody to think that I'm like trying to steal her look or anything. That's not what these videos are about. They're showing you that you can take a YouTuber's look and recreate it using the colors you already have. So, and mine was from her most recent video that I wanted to show you, using the Urban Decay palette, and then she used a couple Urban Decay single eyeshadows. Now for this video, I only used, I did use the Urban Decay Heat palette like she did, but I just wanted to take a couple of the colors that she used, the single eyeshadows, and substitute those to show you that you can get the same look using different shadows than what they use. I didn't want to overwhelm you with doing an entire look with different eyeshadows than what they use, but I will be doing that where I'll create a whole look using all different shadows. But for my first one, I didn't really want to overwhelm you, so you could kind of just get the idea of what I'm trying to accomplish and what I'm trying to show you. So I will most definitely leave her channel in the description box, so you can check her out and you can look at her video and compare. And I did a couple of different things, put different twists on it. So if you guys like this series and you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I already put my tape, and I used my Urban Decay Prime Potion Eden and set it with my RCMA No Color Powder. I just skipped this step just because it's really repetitive and I mean it's kind of boring to watch. So we're going to get right into the eyeshadow. And so she took the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, and at first she put Sauced in her crease, but then she blended it out with this because she realized this was a lot more pigmented than what she thought. So I'm gonna very first go in with this shade all through the crease for my transition color. Oh, and I wanted to say, because some people have asked me why I use the tape. I know quite a few other beauty gurus do this trick, but maybe you've never, seen them. I do it because, well, first of all, I have hooded eyes, but I also have downturned eyes, and with downturned eyes, it's just a lot easier to get my eyeshadow even and everything with tape. Even people without downturned eyes do it just so they have a nice crisp line, and they don't have to go up and clean it after. It's just a lot easier and faster to be able to blend out your shadows and not have to work, and it's like a lot easier to just keep them even. So that's why I like to do it. And one of my eyes is more downturned than the other, so this trick just helps me a lot. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in with this color Sauced and put this all through my crease too. Okay, and then she used the color Urban Decay Spike. For some reason on here, it's showing up a lot more red on this picture, but it's like a burnt orange color. So what I have to substitute, because I told you guys in this one, for my first one, I'm only substituting a couple colors so you guys kind of get the idea and it's not too overwhelming. But she used the color Spike, which was, like I said, a burnt orange color. And so I'm going to use, from the palette that I have, the Modern Renaissance palette in the color Real Gar, and put this through my crease. I'm going to actually switch to my Sigma E25. I've been using the Sigma E40, but I really want to keep this color lower. So I'm going to use this to place the product, and then I'll blend it out with the Sigma E40. Okay, so, and even in hers, she said she was making hers, she used the word, not wearable. But I mean, pretty much any makeup look you want to wear is wearable. But I think what she meant is like more not everyday. Like she brought the orange like way up in here. So mine's gonna be more of an everyday thing. Like you can make everything your own, you know. And she could have been adding more product. I could be adding more product. It just do what you want to do. And now blend it out with the Sigma E40. Okay, so now she takes the color in Fuego and just puts this in the like outer V area. And then she takes a different color and blend it out, which I'll show you. So just place the product. Now I'm keeping this color super low, like just barely above my crease, because whenever I blend these dark colors out, it goes up a lot higher. So just start really low, and then if I feel like I need to add more, I will. It's easier to add than take away. I'm sure you've heard other people say that. Okay, and then she takes this color Relish, wow, so bright, by Urban Decay. On camera it's actually showing up kind of bright. I think it's because these bright lights, and like that's a little bit more true to color. On the phone it kind of looks like a dark red color, but it's a really bright like pinky color, at least what I think it looks like. So you guys could use, so I actually have two different colors in my collection that I could use. I could either take this Venetian red color and blend it out, or I could take in the Tarteist Pro palette the color Mood, and I think that's the color I'm gonna use, is the color Mood, because it's just a little bit brighter. And then in her video, she doesn't really say she does, but it looks to me like she does, is when she blends it out, she also brings everything in her crease over. Like she takes the mood color and blends it, and then you'll see when I do it that this dark color also will blend with this mood color that I blend into the crease. Try and keep this super low. I just use that E25 to just blend right there, and then now I'm gonna take my pencil brush and blend it in here so it stays lower. Take my E40 and just blend it out some more. And then also take it on like the lid where we also put that in Fuego color to blend it out. Now I think I'm gonna take a little bit more of the Fuego color, because I don't know if you see it kind of lost pigmentation right there, and just place it right there. I might go later on and add a touch more just on the very, very outer corner on my lid, but I don't know yet. See this side, I feel like I don't need to add much more of the Fuego color. Okay, and then she takes the color Lumbre and puts this like on the inner third of her eye. And then she takes Scorched and puts this like on the center of the lid. And then she took the color, this color right here. It's like a bronze-ish color, an Ember. And she put this on the very like outer third of her eye. She said she didn't really care for this color. I haven't touched this color yet. No reason, but like no reason why I haven't touched it yet. But she said she just felt meh about this color. I feel like because it's kind of unnecessary to put this like third color out. But I want to stay true to what she did because her look looked really pretty. So put it... I don't think it's that bad. That looks pretty. Okay, so now I am going to take a little bit of the Fuego shade and just put it like just barely on the outer corner. Way out here. Now I'm going to take this color Ounce and I'm going to put this on my brow bone. And not only is it nice to highlight your brow bone, like it just looks really nice once you put everything on. It also helps if you accidentally took your eyeshadow a little too high, then you know you put the white over it. It's just like baking. Like if how you guys see me bake underneath my bronzer or contour, how it takes away that color. I don't know, putting like a whole bunch of powder on and baking it, it takes it away, and that's kind of what it does for your eyeshadow. Okay, so we're gonna do winged liner. She did winged liner too. I don't exactly know what she used, but obviously you can use, you know, whatever you have. I'm using my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, and I'm gonna do a wing with this. Okay, so now I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup and come right back and I'll do my lower lash line. All right, be right back. Woo! Okay, so now we're gonna move to our lower lash line, and what she did is she took that orangey color that I substituted it for, So I'm going to take Real Gar and put this on my lower lash line. Then she used that pinky color that I switched. So if you have the Modern Renaissance, you can also use the color Vermeer, but I used that color Mood from the Tartist Pro palette. She used the, my hair's looking poofy and crazy today. Okay, and then she used the color in Fuego and put this on the outer part of her lash line. Okay, and now in case you had any fallout with putting those shadows on the lower lash line, you can just sweep them away because we set underneath our eyes. And then she took the color Ounce in this palette on her inner corner. And now I'm going to pop some mascara on the lower lashes. I put mascara on my top lashes off camera. And then I believe it was a black liner she put in her waterline, and she just took it about halfway to like right below where her eyeball is. But I'm going to put my own spin on it, and I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs Grapevine eyeliner. It's a purple, and I'm going to put this in my waterline and stop it at the same point. And if I don't like the way that looks on my eye shape, then I'll take it all the way. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I have another look in mind that I want to do. It's more of like a gunmetal grungy sort of look. So if you guys want to see that, or if you like this series, just give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And if there's any other types of videos that you guys want me to film, just leave them in the comments below. And thanks for watching, guys.